Hello guys, Liam right here, part 5 of the Grand Canyon trip. This time we're going to the Arches, but I don't think this is going to be a perfect day since right now it's foggy and it's starting to rain. But hopefully we have a nice trip, so hopefully we enjoy. Okay, we're going the right way, even though our GPS is a hunk of junk. It's telling us to go get out of this in the Arches, but for my phone, we're going the right way. At least it's better from here.
Yeah.
Even though there's a lot of clouds, but hopefully the sun will come out. Even though there's a freeze warning, that'll happen tomorrow. But we won't be here by tomorrow because we'll be out for the road. Very incredible. So we're approaching the viewpoint ahead. Looks very incredible to look. The buttes and the mesas, even the beautiful canyons. Wow. Oh, this rock cord they got. Very incredible to look. Almost like a rock formation. Oh, it's a defiance of gravity. So that's why it's called bouncing rock. It defies gravity there. Incredible. So it's not like someone put it up there and just have it stay there for a long time. It actually defies gravity. Maybe the Native Indians might have seen it first. Look at this! The sky there is clear up ahead. Incredible to look. Right, Mom? Look at the mesas, the butte and the mesas. Very incredible. Some rocks could have been falling. Larger substance-center minerals quickly passing through the rocks help affect the weather, and rock layer below it drains the water through the top layers. Not the lower ones. It spreads between two layers. Large dissolves minerals along the scheme. It creates weaknesses in the rock, eventually forming holes. From there, gravity and time takes over to expand the holes. In into an arch. Many arches lie along similar connections between rocks layers. Many have gone them start in the same way. So water, gravity, and time actually create these arches. If someone tried to make a man-made arch, they would have used dynamite to blow it. North window, south window, and third arch? That's a weird name. So this sure must be one of the north windows. Very cool. Through the north window. It's going to take a lot of time for me to look through. Whoa! Incredible! Whoa! It's very amazing to see. It's very incredible that I actually looked through it. Very cool to look. I guess last night they actually have a little snow there. Hard to see there, but that in front of us is the one arch. But you can't see it through, but that's the double arch there. Turns out they had double arches inside and the other side too. Very incredible to look, even though we cannot see the second arch. I guess this is how they actually made the double arch. It turns out there's actually a hole over the arch there. Comparing to that, we could see the hole and the two arches. Like when seen through the second arch. Incredible to look. The beauty of the mesas, including the bouncing rock there. Incredible. With that arch already checked out, now we can be on our way to the south window arch. So this is the south window arch. Very cool to look. Very amazing to look, even though that we cannot climb because dangerous rock angles and maybe trips and slides. Maybe a couple of injuries or worse. But on the bright side, we can easily see the sky there, even though it's still cloudy. It looks cool. Alright, we've on our way to the Delicate Trail. It's about 1.6 miles, but the slab of rock up there, that's the trailhead. It's not that slippery, but it's going to be pretty windy up there. It turns out that Easter Stanley actually has a ranch here. That's his cabin up there. Unfortunately, in 1908, he actually moved out and it was bought by another person. But when the U.S. government actually bought the Arch National Memorial Monument, they actually have the thing completely restorated, and it still sits there today on static display. This is what the inside of the would really look like. Just a table and a chair. Sorry, it was blurry because of the fence. Back there must be his barn. to one of the areas. No pathway. We're just gonna climb that canyon there. And right now, after 20 minutes, we're up here now. It's a lot of walking we got. Stacking the rocks here. Incredible. Looks like there's going to be a tight path. I'm going to move myself to the side to let people go through. At Delicate Arch. Very amazing to look at. Also, a lot of people in the background there just taking a lot of pictures. So that's what it's famous for. You got it all inside of you. Feel it to be true. And when you dance, I'm in. Getting out of the way. Now we're gonna head back down. It's going to be hard for us to do it since it's pretty windy and it could be tricky to do it. Well, yeah, we actually left the Arch area. Now we're on our way to Monument Valley, which is actually pretty far, almost like 3 hours away. It does say it's hole in the rock, but I was able to see a little bit, but I cannot see the whole lot of it. Since it was actually at the back, I was able to see part of it. In fact, I was able to see the whole. Right now, viewers, it's pretty snowy. And right now we don't have any gloves, no hats, no anything, just a warm jacket and everything. Boy, it's really snowy. Only have a hood too. Just pick up some gas. Look at the snow. It literally just covered everything. It's also snowy too, even though there is almost like a snowstorm, but it's so windy, and we can almost like see it. Well, a lot of snow. Nearby, it looks like there's a nearby mine. More likely a dust storm. This is what the Cowboys will be like when they're running. This is what it will be like when the Cowboys continue running.
What's that?
A timberweed. Yeah, there could be tumbleweeds there, Mom.
No, don't run it.
Even big ones could cause scratches to your car, Mom. Well, it's hard for you to see, but we got ourselves some hail. Those are the size of marbles.
In the rain. No, under the sun. Under the sun.
So hot, right, Mom?
Yeah, when did it become sunny?
No, the
What is
weather.
this weather?
And then also the wind, the sand. Who's going to move here? I'm not going to live here. Am I?
Whoa. You can't really see it, but those mountains there, they're actually part in Forrest Gump's when Tom Hanks says, I think I'm tired. I think I'll go home. Yeah, those are actually the background areas. However, it's been surrounded by clouds because there's a freeze storm coming up soon.
You're pointing there.
Because this is actually Forrest Gump's the scene area where Tom Hanks actually said, I think I'm tired. I think I'll go home.
In 1/4 mile, keep right to Monument Valley Road. Keep right to Monument Valley Road.
Why did they kidnapping us? Why not?
GPS don't kidnap anyone, Billy. Okay, we might have took it the wrong way, and unfortunately, we're not going to be able to reach to Monument Valley because the GPS we have here, it's a hunk of junk and it looks drunk to me. So we had to go back through a different way to Goldenville Lodge. Okay, we have a change of plans. For tomorrow, we're actually going to visit Monument Valley there, early morning at 7 o'clock there. It's going to be a bit tired there, but I can maybe wake up early as a bird. Ourselves arrived at the hotel. We're just going to take a little tour around here, even though there's also a museum, restaurant, including a gift shop. Let's go to the museum. Actually, one of the old Western wagons they actually used during the Wild West in the 1800s. Some people that are poor can actually shove their stuff on these wagons there, pulled by a few horses or one or two. Some people even got money could also get one of these stage coaches. This one is kind of a replica, but some real ones are very big. Their whole can be pulled by 4 or even 3 horses. This here is actually a trading post. This here is one of the stoves that actually stay, actually fuel the fire, cook something for your breakfast, lunch, and dinner. This is one of the 1950s gas stations they would have used. Almost like lettered horse saddles. Boy, this is what they used during the 1800s. Bills, food, alcohol, knives, including a 6-round revolver. Cool. You know, it is pretty old. It cannot be fired. If it's fired, that revolver's pretty old. It can maybe explode. These were the dishes and everything they would have cooked during the time, including some special knives just in case, some special food even when they need to be cooked. Whoa, Native Indians even had to wear this. Oh, it was Henry's trading locals. That's very cool. I guess Henry here used to own this place. The old Wild West. The original dining room. Whoa, I can't believe this place was actually used to be owned. Very amazing, even though they talked to the Native Indians. Oh, and the naughty little child. The Charlie Warriors. And the old roads went down to Arizona. Boy, it's been there for almost a few decades. This is what the Native Indians could actually been using at the time. Showing a few teepees, baskets, even their bowls and everything. They even have their own. They even have their own medicine man, including their items they actually have. Whoa! These things are. These are the Native Indian tribes. Photography and photographed. The Wild West boots, baskets, straw, their knives. Oh, a Paul ledger, almost like a checkout point. Maybe they will wear their own shoes. The bowls, including their cottage wrappers and their ladder baskets. And also their futures vessels, and also their own more baskets and everything. Also their medicine man's formation. So, boy, they have their own Native Indians, including Chuck Atoba, with all their rugs, everything. Wow, they have their own painting of a deer. Oh, the trading post now showing. Almost like their TV series. Also, their entire paintings of Monument Valley. Incredible. Oh, Harry and Mike. They actually filmed some of these. They don't have these trains at here. They should have them in Rio Grande. Bruh. Oh, the Indians will wear these. Also, they even have their own statue. Books and everything they could have worn. Families of the Wild West would have been staying here for that long. They have their own stove. They might cook some bread, chop a few vegetables. Also have their own cabinets. They also have their own dining table. Boy, they even have their own player. The radios in the 1950s, fireplace, including a piano. Hard for me to see. This is what the bedroom they would have worn. Incredible to look at. Whoa. I don't know that you've seen their entire show. Oh, they might have owned this ranch for almost a few years. They're still alive, they would have seen this place as a museum. This is what I use for all the filming. They would use photography and their cinematographs. Really cool to see. A lot of film, the Lone Ranger, Lucky Luke, including their own Wild West photos. But there is something very best of all. Something that was actually from Universal Studios that actually has the same the Back to the Future. They actually had to film the DeLorean at the desert the same way as they did with the DeLorean, and also they even had their own graphics and everything. But for the train scene, they actually filmed back in California using mock-up models and Sierra Nevada number 3. Alright, so end of part 5. Part 6 will come out soon, in which they actually go to Monument Valley again, since we didn't do that on April Fool's Day, April the 1st. And after that, we actually drive all the way to the cave there. After that, we went all the way to Horseshoe Bend. So you like it, please like, subscribe. Thanks for watching. Also check out my first short, and I'll see you next time. Bye.